Hi Scorpio, I hope you're doing well, and this is going to be your October 2018 general reading. And let's get right into it. So, Scorpios, you're going to be the stars of the show in October. I'm sorry that Venus is retrograding in your sign. Oh my god. Okay. So, Scorpios, what can Scorpios expect to happen in October 2018 in love and life? Okay, guys. Okay, you've got 3 major arcanas out of 4 cards. Interesting. So the first card I have is King of Wands. King of Wands could be a fire sign in your life, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Or this could be your energy. It's all about action, you acting on something. It's all about charging forward. And it's actually, it's about self-confidence as well, how you present yourself. So why is King of Wands here? Wow, and the Emperor. You could have an Aries in your life. That's very significant, but I don't know. So I have the Emperor here and 7 of Cups in reverse. So if this is not dealing with authorities, if this is not dealing with somebody that's a little bit above you, where you have to listen to them, do what they tell you. This could be about your own control about a situation. And with 7 of Cups in reverse, I feel like you are taking charge to make a choice. And with 7 of Cups, it's very watery choice. There's just so much and none of it seems that good. But you have to choose something, or you have to turn down all the options. So whether it's your duties at work, whether it's your relationships, your friendships, there is something that will be turned down, and I feel like you're going to be the one making the choice in the beginning of the month. Now the next card I have here is Karma, which is judgment in the traditional deck. And this card is, I understand it the least, I want to say, because sometimes it does talk about second chances between you and a project or a person, However, at the same time, it does talk about changes that are about to occur, but they're only going to bring you benefits if you've paid your dues, if you've done everything right. Or this could be a final decision that's coming up on your part. If you are dealing with authorities, this could be that. There could be something legal, a court date, maybe. Yeah, so let's see. Why is Karma here? Three of Swords. And 2 of Swords in reverse. Even if it is a second chance, you have to make a choice to have that chance, and it's a painful one. And I don't understand what it is. Are you leaving somebody behind? Like, if you're leaving somebody behind, you know you have to do it, but it's painful for you. Maybe you're leaving a job behind. I don't know, but there is some kind of a decision, okay? A final decision coming to you, or even coming from you towards the middle of the month. You should know better what area of your life this decision is in, but it is something that's a little bit hard to handle. With three of Swords, yeah, you can handle it very well, but at the same time, it's not pleasant. It's not something fun to deal with. And yeah, it is about a final decision of some kind, whether against you or your final decision. And it's almost like you are making that choice, but it's a difficult one to the point that it hurts you on the emotional level a little bit. Sorry. So the next card I have here is the Moon. And sometimes it's something hidden, sometimes it's something coming out, you having to deal with circumstances that you don't think right now you will have to deal with. It's usually something, you think of something, right? A secret that might come out, or you are suspicious, and it's usually, the Moon is usually not even that. It's something completely different, okay? So why is the Moon here? It's also about confusion sometimes. Could be a confusing month as well. You having to work on your relationships, you having to make sure that the right people are around you, and not, not somebody that could bring you betrayal. You have the Lovers and the Chariot here on top of the moon. And okay, so the Chariot is about victory. The Chariot is about moving forward. It is about moving, sometimes actually moving physically. And the Lovers here, if you do end up making that final decision, if you do end up making that final choice, you could ask yourself later down the road, like, was that the right choice I made? Because the Lovers is about choices, but the moon is about confusion about those choices. So you could feel like something is still not known to me, something is still not clear. I don't have all the facts. I don't know everything. And even though, no matter what you're feeling towards like the end of the month, this decision will be made. If it resonates with you, this decision will be made regardless. So the doubts could come in later, but the decision will be made. You could of course not predict, what am I saying? You could prevent maybe some of these situations, okay, if you don't want to be confused, if you want to make sure that you made the right choice. However, the moon is also, like I said, about something becoming known to you, something that you're not aware of now, and maybe you have an idea what it could be, but it's usually something totally different. So this could also occur, and that's something that will either push you towards the right choice or will push you to move forward from this situation. Whether you're hurt making that choice, whether you are sad, no, you have to move forward. You have to push forward. And the last card I have here is Death. And honestly, guys, out of every spread I've done, and you are my 11th sign I'm doing a spread for, your spread is pretty heavy compared to everybody else's. Maybe because you're a Scorpio and there is a planet retrograding in your sign. Okay, maybe, but at the same time, I do have some heavy, like a lot of major arcanas here, honestly, and it looks like a significant month for you. And I'm not saying that it's bad, but it is full of that heavy energy that you have to somehow deal with. And Death here at the end of the month, it's almost like, okay, you're done. You had your doubts, you had your you had your confusion, you made your choices, you made your final decisions. Boom, the situation is over, the cycle is over, it's done. What is it? I don't know, why is Death here? Okay, well. Okay, so it's either something that you were holding on to for a while, or there is a new beginning right after that end that again you're holding back from taking. But you see how he's holding on to his pentacles, not wanting to let go. Maybe it is a difficult decision to end this cycle. I feel like it could be between you and somebody else. I feel like it could be between you and your relative, or this could be between you and even a job, okay? Because I do have some authorities here in the beginning of the spread. So don't worry about leaving something behind this month, because there is a new beginning that follows right away. And you could be maybe holding on to your finances, holding on to your beliefs, holding on to this cycle that you're so used to. But you are going to end up letting it go, and you are going to choose something new, even though you might hesitate a little bit at first. So what is the outcome for Scorpio for the month of October 2018 in love and life? What is the outcome for Scorpio? And you have the World, guys. This is pretty intense. Five of Swords, first of all, the Tower. 5 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so no more stagnation. You're not feeling stuck anymore. Now you're charging forward. Now you're moving forward. Even if it is confusing, even if it is a little bit painful, you know what you're doing and you know it's good for you. 5 of Swords in reverse, avoiding conflicts, potentially getting an apology as well, by the way, because things have to get shaken up this month and it can open a lot of people's eyes. okay? And maybe somebody might apologize to you, or maybe you might avoid a conflict with somebody as you're getting into your new cycle. I do have the World here, so this is completion, guys. A big transformational month for you, but it's a good one. You know, for some of you, you could actually immigrate to a different country, to a different part of the world, even. Because I do see the Chariot here, and I do see the World here, so it could be a guess. But yeah, something is completed and a new cycle begins. I do have Justice here, and Justice talks about things balancing out, fairness. It could be strongly a legal situation here this month that you will have to deal with, but don't we all once in a while, you know? You might have to deal with it, but this card usually plays out in the favor of a person that was honest and that was doing everything in a legal, right way, or somebody that karmically deserves this benefit, you know? So if you karmically deserve it, or if you've done everything right, if you've done everything truthfully, the balance will be on your side, karma will be on your side. And I also have 8 of Wands. So a lot of communication, a lot of action, a lot of things happening. Wow, guys, a pretty transformational month. And honestly, for those, I'm so happy for those that have been needing that change, that have been waiting for it, and you could not really do much about it because maybe, you know, maybe you had to wait. Maybe somebody else made you wait. But now, you know, it's going to be a new life. Maybe you won't feel it as much in October. You know what I mean? But towards the end of the year, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a completely different life, a completely new life. Very excited for you. Really interesting spread. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.